you very much. Our next speaker is Steve Papp, Freedom Traveler. Freedom Traveler, Steve Papp.
Mr. Toastmaster, fellow Toastmasters, and honored guests, standing before you today is a planner. And I plan everything, from my professional goals to my commute in the morning. It got so bad that back in college, some buddies had to pull me aside one day. They said, Steve, you're so uptight and detail-oriented, you probably plan when you go to the bathroom. I had to plan when I did my business. Every day in college was like drinking from a fire hose. I just couldn't come up for air. Now, I've evolved since then and learned to relax, sort of. When it comes to vacations, that planning demon rears its ugly head and asks questions like, where are you going to go? What are you going to do? How are you going to get there? My vacations turn out to be these elaborate projects. Like any good planner, 10 months ago, I thought ahead. Figured at the end of the summer, I want to treat myself. I want to treat myself to some time away just for me, to unplug from society. I've always wanted to take a long-distance backpacking trip. So that was what I was going to do. The cathedral of the outdoors would be my playground for the summer. So I decided to book my trip through a company called Outward Bound. It's a not-for-profit organization that teaches wilderness skills to all sorts of people. So what's the first thing that any good planner does in this situation? You call them on the phone, of course. Hello, my name is Steve Papp, and I'm a planner. I have a few questions for you. Who, what, why, when, where, and how? I was helping this woman with questions from left to right. She was hailing them with the greatest of ease. After a few conversations, aka planning sessions, I had a training plan with a singular mission: to get in shape for my vacation. Now the days turned into weeks, the weeks into months, and 1 month before the start of my trip in early August, Outward Bound gave me a call. Hello, Steve, this is Outward Bound. We regret to inform you that your trip has been canceled. All the training, all the planning, all the bloody questions you were asking us, flushed right down the toilet. I was crushed. It felt like I was hit in the gut with a Mike Tyson uppercut. That planning demon was knocked unconscious. And that's when I had this moment of clarity. I realized that this was an opportunity. This was an opportunity for me to do the unplanned. The skies had opened up. A voice came down from the heavens that said, Steve, thou shalt be spontaneous. A freedom traveler was born, and this was my uniform. That planning demon was coming to me, shaking out the cobwebs. He's like, what do you do now, Mr. Freedom Traveler? You've never been spontaneous before. Get away! He was right, though. What was I going to do? Where was I going to go now? I've always wanted to take a trip to Italy. Check done, I'm going to Italy. What am I going to do now? Well, I want to see this one major city where I can see art, architecture, and ancient ruins. Rome. Rome would be the perfect choice. I did a few other preparatory things along the way, not planning, just prepping. I bought a round-trip airfare ticket to and from Rome. I got to come back. I bought a guidebook on Italy, just in case that planning demon wanted to read on the flight over. I bought an Italian phrase book so I could learn the local language. And I booked 2 nights at a hostel in Rome. I was gone for a total of 14 days, and 2 nights were spoken for. From there, I would go wherever the wind blew me. That was my few philosophies in this whole adventure. Philosophy number 1, pack lightly. This means different things to different people. So I'm going to consult a couple of friends at work. This is consulting, mind you, not planning. They said, Steve, pack what you think you need, and then take some away. Take some away? Are you nuts? You know when I pack for a trip, I have a refrigerator-sized suitcase. I throw everything but the kitchen sink in there, and then, maybe then I'm comfortable with the situation. But I sucked it up, I did asshole, and this was the result. This was my freedom traveler companion for 2 weeks in Italy. Don't get me wrong, I stuffed this bad boy to the gills. But if it didn't fit this bad, it wasn't coming with me. Philosophy number 2. If I forgot something that I needed, I would just buy it when I got there. I was born and raised Catholic. So for me, going to Italy is like going to Mecca. But in my spontaneous haste, I forgot that walking into a Catholic Mass looking like this would not look so good. I want to look good for the guy upstairs. And being a freedom traveler, I'm on a budget, so I figured blue jeans would have to be the way to go. So I searched all throughout Italy, and I found this clothing store in the foothills of Tuscany. I approached the sales associate, I walked in, his name was Matteo. Excuse me, signore, parli inglese? Like, yes, I speak English. Well, I'm looking for some long pants for church. Can you help me? No problem, signore, no problem. I have Levi's 501 blue and diesel. What you like, huh? Levi's is fine. Matteo grabbed a stack of perfectly pressed pants, he handed it to me, and then went back to the dressing room, and I was trying that first pair on. Like, here we go. Right about here, like, and pressed that top button. I looked down, and I realized that Italian designers don't make jeans for American frames. Things were happening in this area that I hadn't seen before. I had tourniquets formed around my bulging thighs. And something else was happening that I hadn't quite gotten used to. Something was being pronounced in this area that was making me a little uncomfortable. I'm a modest guy, I wear baggy pants, I like breathing room in this area, but this was ridiculous. When I'm in Italy, I'm trying new things, I sucked it up, I stick in my way out of the dressing room. I approached Matteo, excuse me, signore, what do you think? Matteo took one look at me and said, signore, no, it's good, no, it's good. How you say? No, show your family jewelry. Show my family jewels? Si, signore, no, show family jewels. No, it's good. Molto grazie, Phil, molto grazie. Thank you very much. Suffice it to say, I didn't buy those jeans or any other jeans that day. But contrary to popular belief, when I walked in those cathedral doors looking like this, I didn't burst into flames. Hello, Toastmasters, other guests. I am a reformed planner. But old habits, they die hard. That planning demon's rearing his ugly head again. He's trying to tell me something. What is it now? I'm doing a speech here. Oh, it's 8:44. It's time to go to the bathroom.